Dover Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's go up to them heavyweights, guys. And it's the circus. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what time it is. Circus going on. In boxing right now, not too much going on. That's very, very important thing. But in the heavyweight, there's always something going on. And the biggest news of late was that Tyson Fury signed a deal, $100 million deal or 80 million pound deal, whatever, a whole lot of money for ESPN, a top rank. Well, we come to find out, Deontay Wilder and him going back and forth on Twitter. And, Deontay Wilder's telling him, hey, you're going to have to fight me or something like that to get that kind of money. Right? And Tyson Fury wrote back, man, you get more known and whatever. I'll put the article in the description. Y'all check it out. Basically, but no matter what both of those guys saying, the promoter of Tyson Fury now for Top Rank is saying, hey, that's not true. They can generate that. It's a multi-fight deal. You can generate that money with some fights. But, all that those numbers that he's been hearing, that's just not accurate. So that's done. Now, I said, a year ago that when Tyson Fury comes to America, it's going to be on, bottom line. We can look at our president and understand how the world ticks right now. Not the world, but America ticks. We don't even want to get into it because the video go to the left field. Bottom line is we know what time it is. Tyson Fury coming in, big guy, and basically not black, talking smack. He'll be okay, right? He'll be okay. Deontay Wilder, he's going to be hyped around him, even though he's way bigger, right? Way bigger. And they thought that fight was, Tyson Fury's fight. But let me just give you an example. Did they feel that about Laura? Is anybody saying that about Laura right now? Ever Laura won that fight against Castano? I mean, come on, man, really? 7-5 rounds at least. But I'm going 8-4 or even 9-3. No one's outraged. It keeps happening to Laura. Happened with Laura versus Canelo. No one's saying the name, are they? You didn't hear anybody? Right? It's gone. It's not important. It happened when Trout fought Canelo. I say all the time with the open score. And I say it all the time. You guys know. Daniel Jacobs against Gennady Golovkin. Right? All those guys did more than the Tyson Fury did against Deontay Wilder. All of them. Right? Because you got to understand, they were in those fights, arguably winning those fights, and didn't get knocked down twice. So we're acting like Tyson Fury's done way more, but that's just whatever. Just whatever. It's just how America rolls right now. But America, let's make sure it's clear. They ain't paying $30 million to see somebody not knock somebody out. See, that's what's happening. So that's what's going on. So like I've said in other videos, and people don't want to hear it, this and that, we have one heavyweight who we know is trying to fight everybody, but you have the people who don't act like they don't like him. Inside, they really do. They understand this guy has really got a heart. But, they're for someone else. So much so that they would never acknowledge what this guy is doing. Now, I've said a year and a half ago, Deontay Wilder's career or life is worthy of a movie. And a damn good movie. And I'm not talking about what's been happening for the last year and a half. I'm talking about just up to the WBC championship the first time versus Bermane Stiverne. Dude has a great backstory. It's better than Tyson Fury's story. Tyson Fury's story, 80% of the stuff that happened to him was self-inflicted. This guy, a skinny old guy, walks into the gym at 19 years old and all of a sudden has some natural talent. He's still got to, still has to learn. But on the way, he's knocking people out. It's a great story. Daughter was sick. He went in there to do it for that reason. Great story. Becomes WBC heavyweight champion. End of the movie. Everything else he does is credits. Now, now the movie gets longer because, hey, you have a guy, you find that, boom, a guy, Anthony Joshua, chiseled, got some titles. And then they find out he doesn't want to fight him, right, for $50 million. Tyson Fury fights him and then, does good against him. Let's say it's a tie. Doesn't want to rematch him. Why is that all? So that means the movie would probably have to have a part 2 to it. Or I don't know how they would do it because it gets longer and longer. Things constantly happen with this guy. And, people, not to mention the people that got dope versus him. So this thing here, that Tyson Fury signed so much money, and that's the reason he doesn't have to fight Deontay Wilder. First of all, Deontay Wilder will fight him no matter where he went. Right? It didn't matter if he went to ESPN. He said that right away, Deontay Wilder. So there's the problem. You can fight now. Still not. Because the people that are dealing with Tyson Fury is hoping that he can fight someone else and America's going to care. Right? Good luck with that. Because let's be honest. Even Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. would have a problem selling in America. So, that they would have to win something. Joshua probably beats Jarrell Miller or beats Deontay Wilder or something like that, or Tyson Fury beats somebody awesome, then maybe for undisputed. But just because two English dudes are fighting, both of which we have document that they ain't trying to fight Deontay Wilder, good luck with generating all that money in America. That's an English thing, where there's money to be made. Don't get it twisted. But, you're talking about ESPN, the top rank, justifying those, trying to bring in $30 million a fight. Not for fighting who? And here's the deal. Only Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, those names. Start putting other names in there. Even the good names. Even the good names. The Jarrell Miller, the Dillian Whites, the ones that you consider good, the Joseph Parkers, all that. America gonna pay $30 million for that? I don't know about that. No matter how good they are. Closest one, if you want to really be technical, after Joshua and Wilder, the name that you probably want to mention, that you want people to really start saying, uh-oh, somebody's really trying to test themselves. Why don't you say Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz? That's the one nobody ain't saying. But still, even that one's not worth that kind of money. So good luck with it. And we found out that it's a lie, right? And it doesn't really matter, but it's a lie. And it's not coming from Deontay Wilder's telling Tyson Fury he's a lie. He's said that as well. But you're going to hear, when you're looking at the article, you get a video on it, where Bob Arum is saying he doesn't think that's accurate. And doesn't think that's accurate from your own camp means they're saying that you're lying. If it wasn't your camp, he would have just said lie. But he said, well, since it's my boy that I just signed, Tyson Fury, I'm not going to call him a liar in front of everybody. But it's not accurate. So on the planet, that's basically meaning a lie. Like if your best buddy done something wrong, it's probably like, that's not accurate, You wouldn't say, but if it's somebody you didn't like, what you going to say? Man, this dude lied his ass off, right? That's what's going on. So that's the only really news from the heavyweight division right now going on. I think that's very important because at the end of the day, people are thinking, oh, we can fight someone else other than Deontay Wilder. He means nothing. But like I said before, guys, his legacy is growing as we speak. So check that out. And don't forget to look at that article so you don't have to believe me. You can believe Bob Arum or not. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I am up out of here, y'all.